screen. So this model here is made in Maya. So it was modeled here in Maya, and I will take it to Mudbox. So I'm going to select all the components and first delete the history. And I'll go to the outliner to see if there's any unnecessary information. This is a group. I'm going to ungroup it. And make sure, if you go down to Window, Setting Preferences, go to the Plugin Manager and make sure that the OBJ export is on. OBJ export usually is off when you first install Maya, and especially in these computers here at school. So OBJ export.bundle needs to be on. Mine was off too for some reason. Okay, OBJ export. Close. And then I'm going to go File, Export, Selection. To the desktop. I have the. This is where the original Maya file is. I'm going to create a new folder, and this is going to be to Mudbox. So I'm making a folder that says that we're going to Mudbox. So this is going to have the files for Mudbox. Pirate Gun 01, and I want to make an OBJ here, so I need to find the OBJ export. So export selection, and let's go to Mudbox, File, New, don't save. So I need to make something completely new, so I'm going to close this scene. And import the OBJ. So this version of Mudbox detected a problem on the mesh, and look, when I imported, how small it is. It's quite small, right? Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to show you that the grid in relation to Maya. So this is the asset we have. It's like a very small gun. Okay, so I don't like this. New, don't save. I'll go to Maya. And there was some problem with the mesh. You know what? I mean, this is not a big problem here. I'm going to group this and make it 20 times larger than its. So this 25. Edit, ungroup. Yeah, I need to make this quite larger. So select everything, export selection, Pirate Gun. So that's, you need to do that. I'm going to replace it. Go to Mudbox and import this OBJ. I want to keep. That's more like a decent size. Still, it's smaller than the grid, than the Mudbox grid. So now I have 3 objects in the object list. So we can see that in Mudbox we have an object list with all the views. The first tab is the Layers tab. We're going to see what it is in a minute. Object list has all the cameras, exactly like Maya. It's like the outliner. We have a directional light and a default material. So we have Mudbox tells us we have a directional light right now installed in the scene, and then we have the objects here. So we have these 3 objects. We have this new version of Mudbox if you right click, you get a marquee menu. So it's much more convenient. If you tap on the space bar, you get a more extended marquee menu like Maya. They try to make it look like Maya so it's easier for the users. And on the top part here, you can click and see all these options we have. We can switch view. This time we can go to the views much faster. Front view, side view. So we can go and change views right from that marquee menu. Without tapping the spacebar and just right clicking, you get this very simple menu here, which is more, it's a little bit faster. You can use this to go at wireframe, or turn off the light, turn on the light, take off the grid, maybe not a gradient background but just a flat background, flat lighting. So when we texture, sometimes we need to change it to flat lighting so we can see exactly what the texture is and without any shadow, so we know that we can put it on the surface. And
just by right-clicking?
Yeah, right clicking. So I'm going to proceed to looking at the objects and subdividing the objects. These are very low res. I'm going to tap on the first one, or select the let's see, this one here, and press Shift D a couple of times, twice, so I'm subdividing this. I'm going to tap on the other one, press Shift D, and tap on the here. So that's the problem. This is basically what's going on, that this little mesh here, this object has a problem on this. It says 2 or more faces share more than one edge. This model cannot be subdivided until this is corrected. We can correct it later. For now, I'm going to take it and hide it, and I'm going to correct it and bring it back. If we don't move these objects in the Maya or Mudbox interface, and we correct them in Maya and keep exporting them, they will appear at the same location. So if I don't move anything here and go back to Maya and switch things and retopologize the model, we can bring it back and it can pop into the same location. So I'm going to go to this and add a new material. So I can rename, or I can select. Let's go. And like this. You navigate exactly like how you navigate in Maya. It's the same. So I want to assign a new material. That's the first thing I need to do, because now they're sharing the same material. We don't want that. So I assign a new Mudbox material, and I'm going to give it some other color. The same with this guy here. Assign new material. And on the diffuse, I'll give it another color. Okay, so now we basically have 2 different materials. And did we do an automatic mapping of this or no? Oh, I didn't do it now though. Okay, so let me do that.